Hello beer viewers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hoppets, drinking some more fresh Verdant beer and a can of IPA with my favorite hop, Nelson, or one of my favorites. And this is Conventional Tactics. So I already did a video on Unconventional Tactics, which is the double version, which that's a few people who told me to try it. Just because people know that I love Nelson. So we got it and it was awesome. I can smell it. It smells really nice, this one. But I was not as floored as I'd hoped. I was hoping like 95 territory, but I wasn't. Not compared to like some of the Nelson bangers from the States, like Foggy Window and the spin-offs, Into the Fog Dog and all that. But this here was canned on the 25th of January. So it's less than a month old. It's really fresh. It's actually around 3 weeks. No surprises, it says on the bottom. So yeah, it's got Nelson hot side, Nelson in the kettle. It's 6.5%. It's got a really cool label of some kind of Japanese warrior type look, just like the other one, the double IPA. But actually, I think I like this a bit more. So I got this on Ølkassen. It's a great Danish webshop I've worked with a few times. That's where I got all of the Verdant releases this time around. They got a huge selection because they got the putty release, and I think it's one of the places that got the most variants of Verdant beers. So check them out. Link for the webshop is down below. They do a really good selection of craft beers from all over the globe. It smells really nice from here. It's been a long time since I had a hazy featuring Nelson, so let's dive in. Pours a nice color. It's pin bright with a little bit of an orange hue. It looks very much like a Verdant beer. I mean, look at that. It looks nice. Not much head. It's kind of bubbly, but it's white. Let's check out the aroma on this one. Yeah, that smells really good. It's a very nice combination of like juicy yeast esters and like gooseberries and grapes and like tropical fruit. I don't think it's crazily dank, but there is some soft, dank Nelson nuances. Nelson can't be quite dank and catty and also diesel like gasoline-y. But I'm not getting much of that here. It's more like a really good balance between yeast esters and hops. Yeah, it's pretty classic, man. But more to the ester side than I maybe prefer, because there's a lot of juicy, overripe, stone fruity kind of nuances, and that's what I'm getting a bit sick of in hazies. That sweet ester profile. I just prefer a little bit of it, but then just bang on like loads of hops. But yeah, it smells nice. Love the dankness, love the gooseberry, love the like tropical pineapple-y brightness. Let's check it out. Cheers. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's a lot of yeast profile in this as well. I want more Nelson, man. I want more. I want more. I took this, just Michael and I did the 10 watt, the moon beers, 10, 20, 40. And they really grew by sitting out for a bit. And so I left this can out of the fridge for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes just to warm a bit. And it has a decently popping flavor profile, but it's not as much as the Americanos. But again, as I stated in that video, it's often due to, like, it's probably a little bit less hops in there. There's still a lot of hops, you can taste it, but there's, the prices on hops here are so different. But yeah, this is nice. It's good. There's a little bit of a bubblegummy yeast character too. But I just want more hops. More punchy, more bright, more dank, more hop-centric. That's like, because this is leaning into like really overripe juice bomb. I'm really not fuzzed by that anymore, man. Like the more I have and the more like I had an Evil Twin Pilsner before this. I'd much rather have that than this, to be honest. This is a really nice beer, and if you love juice bombs, you're gonna love this. But personally, I'm just so juiced out on this. They're like really bright, really singy, really hop centric, like smack you in the face. Like, this is nice, and it's got some good flavors, but like it's got that big bubblegum yeast, peachy, stone fruity ester bomb. Like, just like it's because it doesn't feel specifically sweet. It actually finishes dry on the palate, but you have so much perceived sweetness because of esters, and you have so much in juice bombs. And I'm just getting sick of it. Like, it's so interesting with also perceived sweetness that maybe it's also just like sweet hop flavor sometimes, but it definitely, like, it's got flavors that I associate with yeast and the hops. I thought I'd love this hard, but I'm actually not loving it that much. I'm juiced out, that's all. It's a good Nelson beer. It's got the gooseberry, it's got the bright white grape, tropical white grape, pineapple, passion fruity flavors. Slight diesely dank nuance on the aftertaste there. But then it's just like overripe, sweet tropical fruit, yeast ester galore, bubblegum, Wrigley's juicy fruit type, all this. And I'm just not that big a fan of that anymore. I want something more dry, even though it feels quite dry, but I'm just like, I want this to be a West Coast IPA, basically. That's what I want to drink nowadays if we're drinking hops. But hey, it's good. It's definitely good, and I'm going to give it a really good grade because it deserves a good grade because it's a really good beer. I'm just not excited about beers like this anymore. Grade? Straight 90. 91, small plus. I like it a bit more than like the 40 watt or 20 watt Moon, just because it's Nelson and I love Nelson. But yeah, I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I'm just not that into haze anymore. That's how it is. So if you guys had a chance to try Verdant's Conventional Tactics, let me know what you thought of it. It's a nice hazy boy if you love hazy boys. So if you do, check it out. And thanks a ton to Ølkassen for the beer. Link for the webshop, as I said, is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, Twitter, and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I want to say cheers. And see you guys in the beer review.